Hey, great evening, folks. Hey, this is Wesley, $1 billion Virgin. Stop for a second here. I know it's late. It depends on when you're watching this video, but I want to share why people on the planet are broke, confused, depressed, and why they're just not misguided, unfulfilled. And what I'm gonna ask you guys to do something. You know, usually I try to convince you guys to like this and to share this, but I just want to ask you blatantly, if you listen to my videos here, if you kind of appreciate some of the things that I do, please like and share this video. This is going to be a very powerful video. It's going to be short, but I'm really going to break down why people on the planet, 97% of people, and I'm going to put the word here because they lack something here: depressed, poverty and confusion, and unfulfilled. Okay, majority of the planet is like this. Like, even people right now that is listening to my voice, somebody is poor or average. Let's put the word average here as well. Somebody right now that's listening to my voice is depressed, or maybe at times they get depressed. Make sense? And somebody right now is confused about their life, about their finances, about their relationships. And you know, before I tell you why, I want you to attempt to tell me why. Why do you think people, what do they like? It's one thing here. And I know what you're thinking, Wesley, who are you? Are you a guru? I'm not a guru, folks. You know, I did a lot of self-introspection with myself, a lot of self-analyzation with myself. And through this journey of, you know, constant meditation, constant self-introspection, observing people and observing myself, I really figured out some things. I'm not saying I have everything figured out, but I probably got 95% of the world kind of figured out. Maybe the 5% is the ambiguities and the things that are kind of unclear, but 95% of it, I got it. And I want to give it to you. So listen here. Thank you so much, Kevin. Thank you, Blessing, for sharing and liking. Before I get started, I know we got 11 million people on here, 9 million people here. I know some of you are asleep. That's okay. When you wake up tomorrow morning, you can watch this video again, over and over again, okay? Andres, what's going on? Amar, Jeff Baxter, thank you for liking and sharing this video. Todd Bain, thank you for liking and sharing this video for me. Melissa, this is going to be a very serious video here. I'm not going to get too emotional. I'm not going to scream because I want you to get it, understand it, okay? Why do you think majority of the world is depressed, poor, average, confused, and unfulfilled? I want you to put the one word below. If you can guess that word, I'll send you $1,000. Because I'm pretty sure you don't know. Unfulfilled. Why do you think the entire world, okay, this is almost the entire world here, majority of the world, okay, are depressed, poor, average, confused about their life, and unfulfilled? Does anybody know? It's one word. Actually, it's two words, actually. All right. You give up? Let me put it below here because it's going to be a fast video. Self-reliance. I want everybody to type the word self-reliance. Okay. When you think about self-reliance, what do you think about? Maybe doing things on your own, right? Self-reliance is this. Listen. It's the ability to think for yourself. It's the ability to make a decision for yourself without others' input and without others' influence. Let me say that one more time. This is powerful here. Self-reliance is the ability to think for yourself, okay, by yourself, and to have the ability to make a decision for yourself, for you, without outside influence, okay? Now, I believe that self-reliance is a key component of why people lack this, because this is why people are depressed. People are depressed because they don't understand their world. They don't understand what's happening to them. Then they seek counseling. They seek doctors. They seek psychologists. They seek, you know, all these people to tell them what they should be doing. Make sense? Psychics, right? These depressed people, when they get in very low states based off of life, because they feel that life is happening to them, whether them actually controlling or navigating or managing life. Poverty. A lot of you guys, I'm not going to say all of you are poor, but a lot of you don't have enough money. Some of you are in the survival state. Some of you are just living paycheck to paycheck. Some of you are making pretty good money, but you still have a 9-to-5 job. You're not enjoying your life like you're supposed to. Like right now, I'm in Canada, okay, with my children. We'll probably spend $30,000, $40,000, not sure. And at the same time, I'm still bringing in money, but I'm enjoying my life rather than sitting behind a desk or a laptop, okay? Make sense? Now, how does poverty work with that? Well, because people can't make a decision to take action. People can't make a decision to be consistent. People can't make a decision. Like, let me share something with you, you know? A lot of you keep believing that you need somebody else to motivate you or to get you going through the process. That's a life, okay? Guys, if this video get kind of screwed up, I'm in this Four Seasons hotel, so I apologize. Listen, averageness. You know, most of you, and I'm not trying to throw shade, I'm not trying to throw rocks at you, but most of you are average people. You're not exceptional people yet, okay? You're average. Average is this. You get up in the morning, you get up in your car. You let me know if this is your life. You get up in your car, right? You get in traffic. You go to work, 9 to 5, 8 to 5, right? You go to lunch at a certain time. You come home, right? You drive back in traffic again. Maybe pick up the kids from daycare. Maybe go to their school, right? Maybe get home. Maybe have to cook dinner. Maybe have a drink, a wine, beer. Maybe go to happy hour. Okay, some of you has the pleasure of working at home. Even you, average life. To me, an average life is a person that's constantly doing the same thing every single day, and they don't really, deep in their core, they don't want to do that. Does that make sense? Now, I'm gonna ask you another question. Like and share this video, because I know you feel the power of what I'm saying right now. So I'm asking you kindly to like and share this video, because people, men and women around the planet, must hear this. Not need, they must. If you ever want to do anything exceptional in your life, anything on a very top level, yes, make money, of course, but not just make money. I'm talking about be fulfilled and feel like living and feel vibrant every single day of your life. You must have self-reliance. Confusion. A lot of you that's listening to my voice are confused. Let me give you an example. Some of you are confused who to believe as it relates to make money. What mentor do you believe? What person do you believe? How do you know a person is scamming you when you watch them online? How do you know if this person is genuine? How do you know if the cars are real? How do you know if the houses are real? How do you know if it's all fake? Make sense? You're confused about your body. I'm eating healthy, Wesley. I'm working out, but I'm not losing weight. Why? I don't understand. Well, we live in a very confused world as well. Most of you are confused. Unfulfilled. Come on now. What's up, Khadija, Angela, Tracy, Justin? How are you? I'm almost done with this video here. If you got any value so far, hit the like and share button if it's resonating with you. If it's not, you can go ahead and leave the video. You don't have to watch it now. Unfulfilled. I know rich people today that make a ton of money. Unfulfilled. I know poor people, unfulfilled. I know average people, unfulfilled. Because let me share something with you. The worst thing in life can be achieving your goal. Now, you don't know that yet. Listen to me close. You don't understand it or know that because you haven't achieved a goal that is so unusual as it relates to the world, such as buying a Lamborghini, paying $5 million for a house, traveling around the world every single month, right? Or not having a job. Many of you haven't done that yet. But the worst thing is a man or a woman achieving his goal and getting to that goal and thinking that that goal is going to sustain happiness. That they're thinking that achieving that goal, then, oh my God, life is just perfect now. And then they realize they're living an unfulfilled life, because what they do is, I see many people do this too, they sabotage themselves only, and they will lose, if not half, or if not everything, just to gain it back. Understand this. This is why I tell you, and you're not going to understand it until you actually become successful. You have to really enjoy and appreciate the process that you're in. Because even when I made that first $1 million, I was excited. And I had some fun, right? I went out, traveled the world. But then it's like, what else is there? Okay? So what do I do next? Luckily, I determined what I was going to be and the type of man I was going to become before I made millions of dollars. I knew I was going to do videos like this. I knew I was going to strategize and inspire the world. I knew I was going to live my life as an example and be transparent with my life, with people like you, so you can understand the process so you get there quicker. But listen to me. Self-reliance is a trait, is the attribute that you all must assimilate, that you all must use. Listen to me, everybody. Self-reliance is the ability to make a decision for yourself. Many of you, I know I mentor you. Some of you guys are in my group. Some of you have already purchased my programs. Great. But at the end of the day, you can buy Ty Lopez, Grant Cardone, all these great people. Great. Cool. But you have to be able to make a decision for yourself. It's going to come a point in time in your life. I'm telling you. You know why so many people are confused? Because they're getting so much information. Okay? Many of you getting so much information in their brain of yours, and you don't know where to focus on. And it's not the problem with the information. The problem is you don't really have clarity about what you want. See, a man or a woman. See, the reason why it's easy for me to live my life, because I know exactly what I want, right? I know like clearly what I want. A man or a woman that doesn't know what they want, it's very difficult not to be irritated and frustrated. You will be. And it's not because it's not working. It's not because you don't have the right guru or mentor. It's not because you haven't read the right book or went to the right seminar. You don't know what you want. See, this is what I'm going to share and unleash the magic within. Even though it sounds repetitive, even though it sounds like, oh, I heard this before, but you still don't know what you want, right? You can't make a decision and be self-reliant if you don't know what you want for your life, if you don't get very married to the ideal and believe it's true, right? Because what will happen is, I see this happen to a lot of millionaires. They work, and they achieve the dream. And then they find out they really didn't want the dream. They really didn't want what they're doing. Then they hate what they have done to create the money. I think that's the worst thing in life, to do something and to make the money and to detest or to say, oh, I wish I didn't do this. I don't like it anymore. This happens every day with people that have 9-to-5 jobs, right? It doesn't matter if you make $10,000 a year or $100,000 a year. If you don't like what you're doing, you're going to quit. But listen, and I'm going to let you go. Self-reliance. Self-reliance is what you must have to be able to extinguish and eliminate depression from your life. I've never, in the last 6-7 years, I've never had a depressed moment in my life, period. When you have self-reliance, you'll never have a poverty moment in your life, ever. You'll never be poor. It doesn't mean that you won't have money in your bank account. Maybe you're struggling in that, but you'll never have a poor mindset, right? Poverty is a mindset. Okay, it's not because you don't have money in your bank. It's many people that have made millions, lost millions, made millions, lost millions. Okay, it's the mindset. Self-reliance here, it eliminates averageness. You have to understand something. I want you to listen to me close. All of you, I know you want to do something very exceptional on the planet. If you do, I want you to comment the word amen. We're not having church here, but listen. Everybody that's listening to my voice right now, I don't care where you are on the planet, you want to do something great, period, right? Because, see, I believe God created us that way. He created us in his image. He created us to be great. But the thing is, greatness and consciousness and acceptance has to be cultivated, okay? I don't think anybody wants to be average. Does that make sense? Right? Hit the like button, folks, if this is making sense. No one wants to be average and say, oh, I want to live an average life. I want to have an average job. I want to have average kids. I want to have an average husband, an average wife. No one wants that consciously, okay? But what they don't understand and what they keep missing, many of you, 97% of the world, they don't realize that the lack of making a decision for yourself to be exceptional. You don't need Wesley Virgin to tell you to be exceptional. You don't need Wesley Virgin to tell you to be great. You, self-reliance mean I can do it for me. Does that make sense? You have that power. Many of you don't believe you have that power. That's why content like this, videos like this, You must listen and hear over and over again until something happens inside of you that breaks the barrier, or it breaks that that thing that's inside of you that's stopping you here. Confusion. Right? The world is confused about everything. They're confused about who to date, who to like. They're confused about, am I doing the right thing? Wesley, am I doing the right? I don't know. Am I doing the right thing? What? Should I go fast? Should I go slow? Right? Confused about who to date, who to marry. Confused about what type of money. Well, how much money is a lot of money, right? Is it 10,000, 20,000 money? They were confused about everything. You're confused about your spirituality, right? Who do I believe? Do I believe in God? Do I believe in Buddha? Do I believe in the Quran? Right? We live in a world of confusion. Why? Because you lack self-reliance. Okay? You lack self-reliance. That's it. It's just your ability to make a decision for yourself, just irregardless of what somebody else says. Like, you don't have to listen to a word that I say. You don't have to believe anything. A powerful man and a powerful woman, you will always know them by their powerful self-reliance, that they're able to make a decision for themselves, and they're able to make moves for themselves, and they know what they want, irregardless of what 100 people tell them that is wrong. Oh, you're wrong. That's incorrect. Look at the science. Look at the logic. Let me tell you a couple of stories on why you're wrong. But a self-reliant man or woman, they know what they want, and they have the ability to make a decision for themselves. They don't need to go to the internet. Let me type it in the internet. Let me go to Google. Let me see what Google says. I don't need to ask Siri what it says. I don't need to go to Alexa, the Amazon little thing. Hey, what? See, understand this. I'm going to let you guys go, okay? And thank you for liking and sharing this video. I really appreciate that. The world, you are like this because you have conformed of the world. You know, I'm not a religious person. I'm spiritual. I'm not saying I believe in, whatever. But it's one scripture in the Bible that is powerful, in my opinion. That it says that, I'm a paraphrase, okay? That a man or woman that's conformed of the world, if you become conformed, you'll be depressed. If you're conformed of the world, you'll be poor. If you're conformed of the world, you'll always remain average. If you conform of the world, you'll be confused and unfulfilled. And it's another part of that scripture that says you have to go through a renewing of the mind. That really ties with mindset, what I teach about every single day. On my Instagram page, I got 600,000 followers. On my YouTube, I got 100,000 followers. On my Facebook, 100,000 followers. This is the same information that I'm teaching to you, to around the world. That you must go through a renewing of your mind. You must renew the mind. If you become conformed of the world doesn't have self-reliance. The world can't make decisions for themselves. They want other people to make a decision for themselves. Like even that iPhone that you're holding in your hand, I'm pretty sure somebody else made that decision for you. You were just unconscious about it. Even the clothes that you're wearing right now, maybe you're naked in the bed. Maybe you're wearing clothes in your bed, pajamas in your bed. Based off what you're wearing, someone made that decision for you, okay? The job that you have, the business that you're in, someone made that decision for you, right? The cup of coffee that you drink every single morning, someone influenced that decision. You like Starbucks, you like Folgers. The issue with the world is, and this is going to happen while I'm here and while I'm gone, that people are conforming of the world. This is why I talk about separate and isolate. I talk about this in detail in many of my programs at wesleyvirgin.com. You don't have to go to the site because millions of people have already been there. But this is very deep psychological stuff. Understand, I came to you here tonight, or this morning, or this afternoon, depending on when you're watching this video or listening to my voice, that you must understand, that you must consider and realize that you must have self-reliance, that you got to rely on yourself. Peter Drucker, great philosopher, this is what he talks about. A man or a woman must start to depend on themselves, that you must understand that your intellectual ability, the faculties of your mind, is enough for you to manifest and for you to attract whatever you want on the planet. Until you get that to that level, I'm not saying that you'll never have things in life without self-reliance. I'm not saying that you won't achieve any goals, but you'll understand as you achieve things that that wasn't the thing that you actually was driving for. That wasn't actual the experience or the thing that's going to sustain your happiness or your joy. A man that's self-reliant, he is happy, she is happy, she is feels amazing, feels joy, feels grateful every moment of their lives. There's many people on the planet that are like this right now. Not a lot. Less than 3% in my opinion. I love you. I love all of you. I love you, Kevin. I love you, Shane. Zazanda. I love you, Chris. I love you, Era. I love you, Melissa. I love you, Mike. I love you, Tabang. I love you, Khadija. I love you, Jonathan. I love you, Santingo. I love you, Shane. I love you, Jeffrey. I love you, Angela. All of you have chosen to watch this here tonight with me. I appreciate that. You've chosen to listen. That you must use your mind. You must use your brain. Yes, get mentored. Yes, consume information. But still, you must be able to make a decision for yourself. You must be able to focus on one thing and work it. Believe in it. It would eliminate all these things here. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Remember, if you look in the link below, I'll leave a link right below here. If you want to understand more of this, right? It's deep stuff, you know, but I think the world needs to hear this. I think this is the type of information that's shielded from the world. And if you got any value, please hit the like and share button. Share it on your page, right, to another person. Share it with, like today I tipped me and my kids. We ate at the Four Seasons Hotel here in Canada. And, you know, I mean, the meal was $400 and I tipped $200. So what, right? It's all about making a contribution. That's what I want you to do right now. Your contribution is by hitting the like and share button. Because even if you don't do it, somebody else that you share it with will. I don't know who. But remember, WesleyVirgin.com is up all day, 24 hours a day. Okay? And it's there to help you. I talk about information that's esoteric, that is just secret. To me, it's just hidden from the world. It's out there, but it's not out there in an organized fashion for you to assimilate, learn more about yourself. When you understand and learn more about yourself, you'll become more self-reliant. You'll be able to build your self-image about yourself. And once you build your self-image about yourself, you'll be more successful. You'll be more rich. You'll be more wealthy. You'll be more conscious of the world. You'll be able to see the world very differently than other people. I love you. I appreciate you. I got to go. Thank you for liking and sharing this video. Much love. Let's go.